question here, right? The question here is also a cubic equation, but this time x is the subject of the formula and everything is y. The function is behind is y. Now, this type of curve, how to decide which one is positive and which one is negative? So you look here. The y-axis is the dividing line. On the right-hand side of the y-axis, it will be positive. On the left-hand side of the y-axis, it is negative. So if you look at the curve here, from -1 to 0, positive or negative the area? This part, -1 to 0. Positive or negative? This one is on which side? This area, this -1 to 0, this area here. It is on the right hand side. So what value is this?
Pardon, teacher?
Okay, now this area here from -1 to 0, this area here is on the left or on the right of the
Right.
y-axis? On the
Right.
right. So on the right, it is the value will be positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive, correct. Then another one from 0 to 1. Although it is from 0 to 1, right? The value, the area is on the left of the y-axis. On the left hand side, it will be negative. The area will be negative. So knowing it, then we try to know, we should know where to put the modular sign. Okay, right. Now to find the area here, you have to integrate from 0 to 1 x dy. Also integrate from -1 to 0 x dy, right? Two separate definite integral, right? Cannot do as one. If you do one from -1 to 1, answer will be probably 0 or maybe less, right? So you cannot integrate directly from -1 to 1. You have to break them into two separate, two different parts. Okay, then I know that this part from 1 to 0, from 0 to 1 is on the left hand side, is going to be negative. So quickly I put the modular sign there, or the absolute value sign there. Then the next definite integral from -1 to 0, I know that this is positive because it is on the right hand side. So don't need to put the modular sign. No need to put modular sign. Okay, so now I replace the function with everything in terms of y. I replace in terms of y. So from 0 to 1, everything is in terms of y, right? Now this y plus 1, y minus 1. Y plus 1, y minus 1 is actually y square minus 1, right? So at the back, I don't write out the function in full. I just write out y square minus 1, okay? Then the next part, you just multiply in. Y multiplied by y square is y cubed. Y multiplied by 1 is -1. Oh, we have y cubed minus y. The front, the definite integral in front, also has the same function, y cubed minus y. Okay, both of them, they have the same function but different limits. Now integrate. Okay, when you integrate, both of them will still be the same. Y to the power 4 divided by 4, y square divided by 2. The function behind also the same. Okay, y to the power 4 divided by 4, y square divided by 2. Now I have switched the position. The one in front, I just written it at the back there because it has the modular sign, so I don't want to deal with the negative sign so early, I put it behind lah. Actually, it's the same. Only thing is I take this modulus sign one, I put it back. This one I put in front. Okay. Then after integrating, you can substitute in the values. To substitute in the value 0, 0, the two terms also 0. I just write 1 0 enough lah, right? Then substitute in negative 1. But you remember it has to be minus, because this one is the lower limit, so you have to minus, then bracket, substitute in negative 1 here. So it is negative outside, bracket, 1 over 4 minus half. Now over here, substitute 1 inside is 1 over 4 minus half. Then the next bracket, everything is 0. So I just put a 0 there. So, okay. Okay. So this one is actually positive 1 over 4. Right? This is positive 1 over 4. Because of the negative in front, is positive 1 over 4. This one will give you negative 1 over 4. Negative 1 over 4. So the negative 1 over 4 behind, you change to positive 1 over 4. So 1 over 4 plus 1 over 4 is half unit square. Any question?